Hey y'all, it's Wednesday of Holy Week, and we are continuing our Holy Week devotionals today with another video. If you didn't catch Monday or Tuesday's video, you can go back and look at those Instagram, TV, or on YouTube. So today we're continuing on. We're going to be looking at Luke 22, verses 1 through 6. And so let's just get into that passage. And now the festival of unleavened bread, called the Passover, was approaching. And the chief priest and the teachers of the law were looking for some way to get rid of Jesus, for they were afraid of the people. And then Satan entered Judas, called Iscariot, one of the 12. And Judas went to the chief priest and the officers of the temple guard and discussed with them how he might betray Jesus. They were delighted and agreed to give him money. He consented and watched for an opportunity to hand Jesus over to them when no crowd was present. So, in this story of Luke, we're on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure today is Wednesday. But Wednesday of Holy Week is also known by some as Spy Wednesday, from what just happened that we just read. It's also called Good Wednesday or Great Wednesday. No matter what you call it, though, it's the day when Jesus was questioned to ask the Son of God, but then the plot to betray Jesus is really formed. And so Jesus at this time is in Bethany. He's closing his final moments of his public ministry, and he's soon going to return, because we know, with his disciples, to share this important meal with Passover, then change it into this new thing that we even celebrate today with communion. We've all been betrayed before. We've counted on someone for something, to do something that we needed, and then we feel let down because what we hoped for, what we wanted or needed to happen, didn't happen. So I want you to think about two things for me. How does Jesus feel in this moment where he's betrayed? Think about, how does the human part of Jesus feel? Jesus is God and knows what's going to happen, but how do you think he felt in that moment? And then think about something that we normally don't do, is think about how Judas Iscariot felt. So Judas is letting Jesus down in the biggest way possible, right? He's choosing to believe these doubters and these skeptics, and he's living into what Jesus said so many times, that the world that he was proclaiming was so different from the world that they knew. That it was a world of opportunity, of lavishing love and grace, and it didn't confine people to classes or parts to a city or a specific job. Have you ever let someone down before? And I know that you have. We all have. But think about that moment that you may have disappointed your parents or some friends. How did it make you feel when you realized what you actually did? And then have you forgiven yourself for that? So what Jesus did that led to the killing of Jesus, did I say that right? What Judas did that led to the killing of Jesus was, detrimental to all of the disciples. It destroyed the disciples, their understanding of everything. His mother, his family, his other followers, they're seeing this happen. But still something beautiful, as we see, comes out of it. And that's grace, is that this redemption and overcoming death comes from that. So your challenge for today, think back to a moment in your past when grace could have been or should have been offered. I want you to think about moments in your past where you should have given yourself grace. And journal those things. Write them down. If you have a journal, do that. Put them down on your phone. Make notes on your phone. Maybe even think about doing an exercise with your family about times where you've let each other down. And then challenge yourself to be there for your family, for your friends, for yourself moving forward. Learn to keep moving forward even when you let yourself down or others down. You've messed up. Yeah. Don't be like the religious leaders that Jesus talks about. Recognize your humanness and then allow Jesus to to move through that and change that and love through your humanness. And so I'm just going to close today with this kind of reflection and prayer. And I encourage you, I'll say a phrase and repeat it with me. Just pray it and reflect on it with me. So repeat each phrase after I say it. God, you know my mess. God, you have made my mess beautiful. Let my mess be made new in Jesus. And let my friends and family see their mess too. We will let other people and God down. All messes can be cleaned. Jesus, clean my mess and make it beautiful again. Amen. I love you guys. Hope that you are staying safe and that you're spending time connecting with God as we celebrate this Holy Week and as we prepare for Easter. Tonight, if you're watching this before, we have our Wednesday night live on Instagram at 6 o'clock. Come worship with us for a few minutes. And also we have our Good Friday live stream for the church. Be on Facebook and website and YouTube and all that stuff. I love you guys. We'll see y'all later.